little bit of a quick recap of what we had going on. We ended up leaving the gate town of Savania and making a travel across where you're headed to the gate town of Curst, the gate town with the gate to the outer plane of Incarceration. On the way there, you had a visit by a large time dragon who said that they knew you. She knew you. It was, I think, Ramusupra. Ramusupra? I forget how to pronounce it, but it was some very weird and hard to pronounce timey-wimey name. They gave you an item, a necklace with a talisman on it, that they told you to give to the I forget what the exact phrasing was, but
it was like when someone sees silver,
yeah,
or something about
give it to
silver.
one. Oh yeah, give it to one who sees silver. And it was like, you'll know when. And then they took off. Left you to your own devices. Continuing on in your journey, you got distracted by another event happening where you saw a large, majestic-looking creature being chased by what looked to be aggressive gnolls through the forests of the Outland. And upon Lunellus disembarking and chasing after said creature trying to assist, you all followed suit and soon found what looked to be a large group of gnoll poachers who were heading after a very kind of tall, deer-like creature that had basically a large curved antlers on their head and a small moon gravitationally orbiting in the center of it. Very interesting creature. Came to its aid, slayed the gnolls, saw that they had some strange looking banner on their side, and you ended up following this moon beast to through the forest, and finally followed it to its den, where you saw that its mate had been slain by what looked like a very nasty wound, probably from poaching party similar to the one that was chasing the other. And speaking with animals, you found, I think Null was the one who was able to speak with them.
Yep.
You were told that basically didn't want the mate's parts to go to waste, so harvesting the parts, you were able to get some interesting items, which led to the creation of what the hell was the thing that
It was a glaive. It was a glaive of some kind.
yeah, it was moon glaive.
Yeah, glaive, not a scythe or anything.
Yeah, moon
Yeah,
glaive.
like an actual weapon. Yeah, I agree.
So, with this massive moon scythe thing created, you found yourselves now outside of the gate town, or a few days later, outside of the gate town of Curst, which, on first glance, is not a welcoming sight. So, the castle comes to a halt as your pilot Zathir lands the castle Yedkaru onto the ground with another rumble, and before you see what looks to be this hulking, rusted, walled town. As the castle descends, you can kind of see over the walls, and you can see what looks to be concentric circles on the interior of the town. At the center, you can see a dull glow. As you step outside of Yedkaru, as the base of the castle lands on the ground, the odor of rusty metal stings every breath, and ahead lies what looks to be the gate town of Curst. Dismal-looking community surrounded by an imposing, large, rusted wall. You do see hulking sentries that are walking and patrolling the barrier above. destroy and oversee an open gate into the town. And I want to describe the gate as it's an open gate, but it does seem to have some sort of I would almost describe it as it's one of those. It's open in the sense where you can see through it, but you can see there is some sort of like turnstile type of entryway as you get close. And
it rotates as
imagine it's I'm trying to think. There's a very specific one that I of which is a it's like an entry to a secure location. Like factory turn. It's one of
while you're looking it up. The is everything sort of decayed, or is it specifically rust?
Rust.
Okay, so very rusty.
It's these industrial turns.
Ah, yeah, okay. That's lovely brutalist style.
Yeah.
Nice. No.
I think what I love about that picture is the fact that you could just walk around it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's a thing that's being installed in the
That's fair, yeah. Now that you say that, yeah, there's definitely like
the
hinge right on the left. Yeah.
And the sentries up top, are they mechanical or biological?
So, you take a closer look. Give me a quick perception check.
Okay.
Oh, not quick enough.
Right. So, taking a closer look, eyes scanning the parapets of this wall, you notice at first these large hulking sentries are semi-animalistic feature. They're bipedal, walking on two legs, but as their heads swivel, you can see they have these humped, hulking shoulders. Their leathery skin is almost kind of like this orangish color. Some of them have this green color to them. But the thing that stands out the most is that they all have elephant-like heads, clawed hands, and are wearing some dark, rust-covered armor. And the creepy thing is, as you see the head turn, the elephant's snout, its trunk, ends in what looks like it almost ends in a toothed mouth.
Ew.
And the tusks are not really tusks, but more like fleshy appendages that fall from the face of this thing. And and this creature has 5 dark, pure black eyes centered in the middle of its head.
I don't like these things. Good God.
Here you go.
Is it anything I've seen before? I'd imagine not. Is it really the male elephant? Malevolent? That's what it is.
Malevolent. Yep.
Malevolent.
Malevolent.
Oh, that thing is
Malevolent,
horrifying.
Yeah,
I love it.
the weird like bug-like eyes are really creepy.
Yeah.
It's a fun design. Also,
Well, I think
are we
we're
on a white map right now, or is it not loading for me?
not loading. I'm
On the
looking
world
for
map.
It's the world map currently.
Refreshing.
I assume we're heading out as a group from the entrance. Yeah, Eli's just gonna stamp out his cigarette he was smoking, which I'm sure has been very popular with everyone inside the castle as we've been traveling.
I don't breathe.
Yeah. Just look up. Just, this is probably the worst place we've been yet. All right, stay frosty. Let's go figure this out.
You
Like us to crystallize?
No, I mean keep your head on a swivel. For you, that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
I feel like that was racist.
How?
Was it racist?
We don't know what that means.
Just pay attention. We'll figure this place out.
Okay.
Totally racist.
Mhm.
So approaching the
As I've been fucking referring to Eli as a cat this whole time.
I know. That's why I was like,
so approaching it, you approaching the gate, the mimir within stock chimes. The eye sockets flicker like a dying flame, and you hear muffled from within Stock's gelatin-like body. Gate down of Curst. Gate to the prison plane of Carceri. As you start to approach the once again that acrid smell of rust just constantly present and clawing at your senses, you all start to feel tired and slow, like like an extra burden has been placed upon your shoulders. And it just gets worse and worse as you get closer to this oppressive looking city or oppressive looking town. The gate doesn't seem to be the gate doesn't seem to be like they're not keeping people out. Two of these large elephant, strange alien-like elephant creatures are posted at the gate itself and regard you passively. That as you approach. They don't seem to even really acknowledge you.
Huh. All right. Yeah, pull a collar up, push the hat down a bit, and head towards the entrance. Looking back specifically to... wait, who has the skull again? Stock has the skull.
Yes, we have it.
That's right, inside. Yeah.
It is now on a swivel.
It's just rotating. Like one of those 80s themed statue, like Greek statues just rotating inside the body. Anyways, any idea where we need to go with it? Has it told you anything? Let's try to get inside and figure this out.
Mimir,
and I'll just start walking. Yeah, I'll just kind of gesture for you guys to follow, and I'm gonna take the lead and head inside. Pushing through the
Mimir, where do you want us to go?
The mosaic Mimir just chimes again and states, "Gate to Carceri."
Okay. Still wants its gates. After you.
That's how I push through the rotating style entrance or whatever.
Rotating turnstile entrance lets you through. I want all of you to give me perception checks, please.
Yeah.
That means there's nothing to see here.
Yep.
Ooh.
So, those pushing through the turnstile, the guards, these large, as I said, alien-looking, elephant-like guards, are not. I told you they don't even regard you. They're not watching you. You hear the creak or the kind of metallic grind of whine of the turnstile as it moves. It's just not oiled enough to keep from grinding and rubbing on itself. It's rusted hinge there, and you all notice that the guards were not watching anywhere outside of the city. Their eyes are all watching inside.
Oh, interesting.
And as the last of you makes your way through there, you also, Null, you notice that first thing you see, stepping inside the city, the entire interior of the walls of Curst are lined with razor-sharp barbed wire, spikes, and rusted jagged metal.
Why do I feel like we just checked ourselves into a prison?
It does seem like they're trying to keep something out, or from getting out than from getting in.
That does seem to be the case.
Hope we can get out now.
Yep. Is it like the doors are just open though? Yeah. Like we head in. It's not like we had to have them let us in.
Well,
Nobody
the problem
let you
I'm thinking
in.
about
There was a rotating door to let you in, but nobody had to open a gate.
These rotating doors typically only go in one direction. Looking back at it,
yeah, you
we're
look
still
back.
there.
They do only turn in one direction, and like if you were to try to push them in the same direction, that if you were to try to rotate them once again, let's say you came in with like a clockwise rotation, There is a very, very sharp-looking wall of the bars. So, like these things, they cross back through bars. Those bars are lined with razor, with like barbed wire and rusted jagged edge.
I look back to everyone else. Well, let's figure this out. We may have to bust ourselves out of here after we're done. It's just a mistake.
You do see people walking around. The ground of Curst is parched, cracked earth beneath your boots and your feet. Everybody is looking around furtively. Nobody seems to be, I would say, miserable. There's not like any sort of anything where people are looking injured or anything like that, but they definitely all look like and once again, Null, I'll say your perception check catches this as well. Everybody is looking like they are on edge, like you would be if somebody was stalking you or you knew that you were being for.
Gotcha. I just kind of point that out.
Everybody has nearly probably 9 out of 10 people you see walking the street and all have their hand on their weapon.
Yep. This place is ready to tussle at any given moment. Just keep that aware. Everyone has hands on weapons. We might want to do the same.
Let's try to make ourselves as unthreatening as possible, but I want to say, walk softly, but carry a big stick. All right, let's see what we can do.
And as you move forward, stepping forward, Eli, your first steps within the town of Curst feel heavy. Your foot feels like it weighs 10 pounds more and sinks into the dry earth just in like an inch. All of you feel the same as well. Being here in Curst, the planar influence of Carceri falls upon you all. You all are actually slower. You all feel like you're dragging a ball and chain. Your speed is everybody's speed is reduced by 5. While you're here in Carceri or in Curst.
Feels pretty miserable, I bet. Or that like feeling of just, in my mind, this is like when you have those dreams you're trying to run and you can't run. Yeah. And you're trying to, you just can't push through it.
It's the slow-mo running dream scenario. So
this is North Curstria.
Yep. You do see, however, the concentric rings of these cities falls before you. The basically there are 6 arches leading through those rings, and right now from where you're standing, the gate faces the arches going into the interior of the town. See the dull, almost kind of dark purple glow coming from something.
No, I'm assuming there's no signage or like, welcome to Curst. Here's a map. I assume then we should probably, unless anyone else has a better idea, head towards the glowy bits.
Oh, hey, sorry, I zoned out for an indeterminate amount of time. What's going on? Why do I feel heavy?
We're in Curst. Place sucks.
All right.
We also might not be able to leave.
We haven't figured it out yet, but it is likely that we will have to bust ourselves out. But for now, we got to figure out where this gate is. And
I'm just imagining with our whole, immortality kind of thing, us just throwing ourselves at the wall repeatedly, dying, and then just popping out of a crate and trying again immediately, and then the next time we pop out of a coffin.
That might be plan D, honestly.
But man, would it be funny?
As you're all hovering around this kind of interior courtyard area, see a hooded figure skulks up to you. Got eye patch on, scar across his cheek, going from ear to chin, making his smile as he looks at you, very crooked, and says, "You all don't look like you're from here. Looking like you need some help, huh?
Keep your hands to yourself, friends."
We aren't from here, that's true. Are you from here?
Yeah, been here for a while. Know the place real good.
He looks you all up and down.
First off, y'all ain't bounty hunters, are you? I got a couple of wanted ads on my head, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm not a bounty hunter.
Oh no, we consume through osmosis. We don't even hunt.
He stares at you, Eli, because you're looking the most,
Yeah, it's like-
looking the most bounty hunter-esque.
Well, you're profiling me? Yeah, I've taken a few bounties in my time. What of it? Okay, fine. Show me what you got.
Tell me you ain't no bounty hunter right now, and I'll tell you what I got.
I'm whatever I need to be.
We are currently not looking for any bounties.
This is true.
His eyes squint.
I-
He sniffs, spits.
Alright, I can trust that. This lady seems pretty truthful.
He gives a side-eye glance to Eli. There's like a stink eye.
Just, I give the absolute squint eye back. Tumbleweed blows by.
If it's any consolation, I also have some bounties out on me.
Well, you'll be welcome here in Curst then. The den and a haven for all those who do not wish to be found.
Yeah, well,
Wouldn't that make this the first place people would look?
no, because there's a reason that people don't want to look here, which is why people come here to not be found.
Right, but then doesn't that instantly make it the first place people should look?
I look
Obviously,
around.
there's a certain threshold that's been reached as far as people not wanting to look here that supersedes people looking here.
Well, you all kind of got the gist of it. The beauty of Curst is that in order to get a bounty, you gotta either get out with the body or the body alive or dead.
I was going to ask you that there.
So the only way out of here is to die, probably. Yeah.
That's
Don't
one
intend to
way
do
for
that.
your soul to leave.
Do they have like an infinite graveyard or something? Or
Oh no, the only other way out of here. Portal to Incarceration itself.
Well, funny you should
well,
mention
yeah,
such
we
a
need to go
portal.
there anyways. Yeah.
Be curious to see this thing.
Alright, Mr. Cowboy Cat. It's just
Not a
down this
cat.
alleyway. Straight down those gates. Follow the light. Center of the town, you can't miss it. Don't
I
get too
wanna-
close, though. You don't want to fall through. Rumor has it it's a one-way trip.
I'm curious if he's bullshitting us and is just trying to get us to go down this alley where he has friends waiting.
Oh, he was just pointing down the main thoroughfare.
Oh, okay. Still, I'm expecting him to jump us with friends, and I want to know if he's trying to get us to go a
Yeah,
certain
of course.
direction.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah.
I want to meet his friends. We can have a party.
No.
This is going to be
he's-
the character that dies the quickest, huh?
He doesn't seem to be plotting anything. Seem to be curious about who y'all were.
Okay. Thanks for the directions, friend. We'll try not to slip.
Why does everybody call me a cat?
Because Tabaxi are cat people.
Oh, to the uneducated, as we've gone over before. Whatever.
I mean, you've got similar characteristics, except you're standing upright. And I'm still not sure. This is me out of character. I'm still not sure on the hand to paw ratio on Tabaxi. I'm not sure where that lies.
Enough to use a
Mr.
gun.
Eli,
That's all I know.
But that
Mr.
could be
Eli,
a claw.
I'm sure you could make people understand that you are not a cat. Much like we've had to teach people that we are not just a blob. Perhaps you'll need
Sure.
more patience and possibly an education program.
We can
And,
make pamphlets! Stock,
oh
we should
my
make pamphlets.
God, no. I do not have the desire to do that. Everyone should know this without any other need for pamphlets or
We
education.
use our
programs.
enzymes for ink.
Let's get 2 columns going. We need to figure out how a Tabaxi is like your house cat and how they differ.
I pull my
listed.
pull my hat down and start walking down the alley towards where he pointed us to head towards.
Wait, Mr. Eli, come back.
He resists the urge of knocking things off tables.
Just follow me if you want to get this done. No more stupid questions.
I like grab something glass. I'm sure there's like a glass bottle on the ground or something, and I just like put it on a flat surface as we're walking. Hey, Eli.
I'm actively ignoring. I'm ignoring everything you guys are doing now. Looking around. I would say I'm actively ignoring you by actively looking for other threats in the area as we walk. Like I would like to use an action.
Increase our odds of surviving by annoying Eli.
This is true.
The now on edge Tabaxi is taking a look around as you walk down this main thoroughfare. You just take in more of the sights and sounds. All the buildings seem to be made from ramshackle stone and rusted metal detritus and just miserable dim light emanating from the interior. You can continue to see more of these elephant-like guards patrolling the city. And as you make your way through the town, you see more of the residents. They all look very similar to the guy that greeted you at the gate. All very shifty, all looking fairly criminal in description, and all of them kind of seeming a little bit aloof, if that was a thing. Get the sense that those who are living in this town are doing so at their own volition for the most part.
But begrudgingly?
It
Well, basically,
sounds like they're making the best of what they can do.
I want you, Eli, give me an insight check as you kind of keep a wary eye around. So
11.
You just catch a couple things, a couple hints of conversation and just the body language of a lot of these individuals. They all seem to look, as I said, like they have not their hands on their weapons at all times, but almost it is very much giving a Wild West vibes to it. Maybe bringing back some weird memories of
frontier towns.
Frontier towns where maybe these folks are either have run or are hiding from something here on purpose not.
Yeah, actually, that would really feel uncomfortably familiar to Eli. Putting him even more on edge to the point where now his tail's poofy.
I'll lean over to Noel and say, that's in the column of the same.
Yes, you're right. Just right. Fluffy tail when spooked.
I hate this list later.
I'm actually going to keep this list. So I've got a notepad open.
And yeah, continuing onward through the rings, the concentric rings, it seems that there are districts that separated by like circular roads. They seem to emanate and ripple like ripples on water from that central glowing within the city. And the cobbled together structures rise up around you, tarnished metal and withered stone. And all of the windows of the buildings in this place are that kind of sand-blasted cloudy window or cloudy glass, so that you can see the movement, shapes of people from within, but cannot, for the life of you, see any sort of details or what's going on. And the light barely reaches. Some of them cracked with spiderweb cracks. Some of them actually just filled with spiderwebs. The journey to the center of the town doesn't take too long. Before you do see what looks to be a glowing gate, or a glowing 4-pillared metal arch. Swirls with looks to be some sort of sand. What color is? If they give a description, like what the fuck is this? Oh, it's a deep red, carmine.
Oh yeah, like a bloody, almost like a rusty bloody red, which would fit right in.
So this 4-pillared
Isn't
metal
that a
arch,
rifle?
it swirls with carmine-colored sand, and you absolutely hear the telltale sound of like tortured cries emanating from
Ugh.
the
That probably doesn't help with people's anxiety.
I don't like this one bit. We have to somehow get close enough to this thing to get that skull configured, but not close enough to be at risk. I
Well,
don't know how
we
to
could
do
hold
this.
on to his ankles. I don't know if we could actually.
That's not a bad idea. We could tie him in case it's some sort of more
Wouldn't
physical
the rope
pull.
just like go through and we pull, just like slurp?
I mean, make it short enough so it stops before it gets to
yeah. And as you get close, there's no guards around this gate. There doesn't. seem
Wait,
to
is
be
that a
any-
hot dog stand?
There doesn't. Yeah, there's a hot dog stand. There doesn't seem to be any guards that deter access. And
Nope, those are rats.
and as you kind of are approaching this gate, the sand swirling from it, the faint cries of anguish emanating, the mosaic mimir blinks from within Stock's body. Gate reached. Please dictate summary of Gate Town of Curst.
It's on you, Stark. I don't like this.
Okay. I'll scoot up. Somewhat sluggishly.
All right, what is Stock's brief description of Curst from your very limited time? The mosaic mimir is ready to receive information.
Okay, Mimir. It is a hard land where things are heavy. Viscosity is not what it should be. People are apparently very focused on bounty hunting. The dirt tastes red. But it is also very cracked. Our friends don't like it here.
Woo! Good job, Stock.
And
Very good. The mosaic mimir blinks twice. Ding, ding. Information received. Curst data found.
In a metagaming sense, that was too easy, which means the hard part is getting out.
We already figured that in character.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like
As you stand there, though, you hear the sound of struggling, as suddenly a large, nasty-looking creature comes striding down the one of the causeways, one of the streets nearby, nearly knocking over the hot dog / rodent cart.
Wow.
This,
Not the rodent cart.
this
Rat.
ugly fuck comes walking
God.
down the street, dragging with them
That's more
a
shit.
struggling like kind of tattered clothed elf who has a bunch of like scarred up face, a bandana on their head, wearing leathers and a long trench coat, and the ugly, gross looking creature drags this individual towards the gate, just ignoring the party, your party, and strides to the middle of you, and you hear them in a gross, kind of gurgling, guttural voice. Your second exile begins now. And just lifts up the elf by the scruff of their trench coat and then hurls them through the gate. Through the gate to Carceri.
Oh shit. Alright.
There's a burst of red sand as you hear, not anything but The sand swirls. You hear another kind of spike in the anguish screams emanating from the portal as the individual disappears within it. You just kind of see their outline of their body in the swirling red sand, and slowly it just blows away. Like disappears into the sand itself, and you no longer see them. This nasty looking creature just turns around, does the whole like slaps, brushes their hands together type of thing. Good riddance. Back to my job. And starts walking away.
He seems nice.
Is that painful? The turning to dust part?
What? He looks over at you, Luna. I don't know. I've never been thrown through the portal to Carceri. That guy unfortunately committed a crime here in Curst. You get one strike, and you're out.
What possible crimes could he have committed in such a place?
Theft.
Oh.
Of?
Were the assets recovered?
I believe so. This was his punishment.
Oh, you are the executioner of justice.
We tolerate crimes and misdoings from your previous lives can all be forgotten here. Come to Curst to hide from your previous issues. What we say, kind of like an unspoken motto. However,
yeah, here's the but.
Committing crimes within Curst's risks falling into your second exile, which is what I just put that guy into.
We have a question.
Seems pretty fair to me.
We have a question, though, on crimes. What are crimes that new people might not know about?
Oh. Sorry, I got misspoken. It wasn't theft. It was theft of a life.
I'm pretty sure that's called murder.
Well.
No, he's not wrong.
I don't make...
Okay, like out of character, who put their soul in a soul coin?
I don't make the rules. The burgomaster makes the rules, and he's the boss, and he says it's called theft of life.
Alright.
Not making someone unalive.
Oh, you know what? That makes me think that this is something I wouldn't say with this guy around, but I'll probably relay later in character. Is theft of life makes me think that the lives belong to the leader of the town, and he gets to decide what is done with them. If you steal it, that is, you're stealing from him.
This is what this dude, by the way, doesn't look this angry when he's talking to you right now, but he definitely looks like this.
Yeah,
he's just got
looking chap.
It's got a lot going on.
Dude, I'd share a drink with him.
Yeah. He
has some interesting tales.
He's a demodand.
Oh, demodand. Faras to demodand. Are those demons?
He's a Doug Dimmadand of the Dimmadand Dumbledome.
Now I can see
Dimmadand,
Carceri full of the
Dong.
tallest hats possible.
Llama Llama Ding Dong. Yeah, he's a fiend. He definitely is
Yeah.
Demodands are a Jesus Christ, I cannot pronounce any of these things, but Demodands, also called Gehelths, are fiends from the Tartarian depths of Carceri.
Lovely. As he's walking away, and you guys
tell
ask
me how you
questions.
fucking pronounce.
No.
Gehreliths.
Okay, it's
Gehreliths.
less.
Gehreliths? Gehreliths?
Garreleths. Yeah, probably.
Garreleths, yeah.
It's I'm assuming it's related to Gehennis.
Also,
Garrelith.
Dimmadand made me just have to go find this.
Oh, the old classic.
Oh, the
The old
Dimmavan.
classic,
Dimmavan.
that
Yep,
classic.
yep.
Dimmadad, Dimmadad, and Dimmavan.
Not gonna be
Squid
funny
Kids.
With the squid.
Oh, man.
As our demand friend is leaving,
Yep.
I was like,
He
is
goes,
this,
he picks up the snack cart and just puts it over his shoulder and just drags it off while he
I
eats
don't
one of
even
those
question that.
fried rats.
Yeah. This Burgermeister of yours, the one to decide who can leave?
Oh, you mean Villagus? Yeah,
Sure.
he's the boss.
Uh-huh.
Now the boss. He tells he makes all the rules here in Curst.
Gonna go and guess that the tenure of these bosses aren't very long here.
Well, the previous one was a boss for quite some time, but he just got replaced.
His life is stolen.
Was his life stolen?
No, he's still alive.
Oh. Is he imprisoned?
Maybe.
Did he get
Is he,
exiled?
No.
Does he have a resentment for what happened to him?
Probably.
Were you part of what happened to him?
No, I didn't get to.
Did he deserve it?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to say.
Well, if we were, wishing to speak with either the current Burgermaster or this previous one, where might we find him?
Oh, yeah, you can go see if he's taking visitors at his estate.
Which would be...
That way, he points.
All right.
Thank you for your time. We'll be on our way.
Alright, hey, do you want one of these? He holds up a rat on a stick.
I can't eat.
I kind of look at it for a bit.
Like
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. I'll take
I
one.
pull up the thing and I write in the like a house cat likes to eat rodents, and I'm saying this out loud as I write it.
I am actively ignoring your statements.
It probably is the best course of action, to be honest.
It is, but I'm still gonna keep this up.
Alright, let's go find this Burgermaster. I feel like it's worth at least speaking with them before we try to leave, seeing as there doesn't be much of a way out of here. We could get creative and figure something out if you want to. Actually, first off, stop, because some of me are satisfied with what we did here.
Mimir, are we satisfied?
Cursed data found.
Yes. It doesn't
Alright.
want more. It clicked affirmatively before and just confirmed again.
Alright, the next mission, get out. So we can either try to sneak our way out, blast through, find a other hidden way, or talk with this Burgermaster and see if we can strike a deal. I don't think we might be able to, but we could leverage this other one who was forcefully replaced. Perhaps. I don't like any of these ideas, to be fair. I'd rather just walk out the front door, but what do you all think is the best course of action?
We asked
I light up
if we
another
can
cigarette.
leave.
I mean,
We asked.
is there any reason we shouldn't just try leaving?
We saw what happens if you try leaving. The gates
can't we
that
go over it?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. We could try something like that. We can see those weird elephants up there. They're probably going to have an issue with that, but it is a course of action. I just think we must be committed to it if we're going to try. As in, make a quick escape, figure it out, and make a plan beforehand. Otherwise, we try to find some other way through the wall, or perhaps underground, ask some of the locals, and or the Burgermaster. So, yeah, that's where I'm at on this.
How high is the wall?
The wall is 30 feet tall.
It's not too bad. We also don't know if there's any other magics keeping people inside. If it's just a physical barrier, it's not that big a deal.
We won't know until we try.
Seems reckless.
What life are we trying to preserve here?
I'm a survivor.
So are the other two of you, I'm sure. Let's.
I don't know
Actually, I
about
guess
that.
we wouldn't know there's two, right? We haven't gotten to that point yet, where we know there's three of each of us.
Just, there's
yeah.
three of there's.
We know there's
Yeah.
at least three.
Yeah.
We don't know
Yeah.
it's limited to three yet. So, probably the same with the others of you, I'm going to say, because we don't know in character there's three.
Well, no, you
Also,
probably assume there's
I might
probably
have a
9 of me.
way-
Huh?
I might have a way for us to get up and over the wall.
You have a method for that?
I might. Let's go. So is the wall like spiked on top, or?
Oh yeah. So as you watch, the 30-foot wall is covered with rusted metal and just razor vine, the same razor vine that you'd seen in Sigil.
Oh, that nasty shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically natural barbed wire.
Okay. Does anybody know Featherfall?
I dig through one of my pouches and pull out a kind of a potion-looking thing. This will serve the same purpose. It just if I throw it at you, your gravity won't affect you so strongly. Yeah.
And you can hit that with I'll hit all of us with that, right?
I'm a pretty skilled marksman. I could make sure I could hit at least. Let me look at it real quick. I could probably get 5 of us. Yeah, all of us. Probably.
Perfect. Let's
Pretty
go to the wall. I'll explain once we're in the middle of doing it.
I don't like this.
Don't like that.
But not explain now. We are now.
Because if
Uh,
we explain now, then we may argue with it. But if we just decide to go with him, then he can just do it.
She's smart.
well, you can always try it yourself. You get out. You can walk the castle over the wall and just sit down.
Yeah.
Now,
I
why
don't-
do you choose to be bamboozled, knowing you are being bamboozled?
Because she knows I'm
Because-
smart.
Because I can do this, and I just we can see through the wall, right?
There's a
Or
couple
see
of
through the
I
gate.
mean there's gates that are they're barred but not like closed.
Yeah, I'm just going to. Where is my character sheet? There it is.
To be clear, are we still near the gate, or have we walked back towards the wall?
You
At
could
this
say
point?
you could start meandering back towards the wall. It's not a large town.
I would like to also note where the burgomaster's residence would be.
Yeah,
was pointed
so
out.
you do see that there is you look in the direction of where that Heartman gross thing pointed, and you do see you see what looks to be a 3-story manor that looks like an elaborate, menacing cage. You
Okay.
can see just down.
I mean-
It's like one of those it's definitely a movie magic moment where he points that direction, you look that way, and all of a sudden it's just dramatic music, and you just see this fucking haunted mansion looking ass place, 3 stories tall, looks like a menacing cage, and you see that they're almost like smoking reddish glow emanating from 2 slanted windows above its spiked ground floor veranda, making it literally look like a angry face.
Meanwhile, there's organ music is playing in the background.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, if I'm understanding how this works correctly,
I certainly
when
hope you
when
do.
we get back to the gate, I'm just gonna starlight step to the other side.
Oh, interesting. See what happens.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Yes, and as you try to do that, you feel the ability, you pinpoint your location and you try to do it, and it goes. You feel that weight, that almost that shackle-like weight of ball and chain, just drag you back into the town.
Yeah, little miss had a sense that it was probably going to happen.
is that specific to teleportation
Does-
magics,
Does it
or
charge?
It does, yes.
yeah. I'm going to does anybody have a rope? I need a rope.
You think I don't have a rope? I have a yeah.
When
a
we
link
find
rope.
out he doesn't have a rope.
Actually, I'm double checking. I'm almost certain I made sure to have at least 2 lengths of rope.
I actually very specifically did not take adventurers pouches or anything on these characters
Wait, hold on.
because they don't really need survival
I
supplies.
don't have rope. What?
What the
We don't
fuck?
have rope either.
Do you not have any?
No. I have Explorer's Pack. Explorer's Pack.
Yeah, Explorer's Pack comes
Okay.
with a 50-foot rope.
Yes.
Okay, I will take said rope, and I will do the thing where you whip it to make the
Whip it real good.
the arch go down the rope. I'm gonna do that, but it's just gonna go up as I cast rope trick.
Okay.
Well, look at you
Oh,
go.
road trip is a really cool spell. I like that one a lot.
Well, okay. Well, it goes up into
Into like a planar space.
Yep, up to the height of the rope, which is I believe 50 feet.
So
And
it rises up alongside the razor vine and rusted metal on the side of the wall, and the top of this 50-foot rope bends 20 feet over the 30-feet wall, or 20 feet above the 30-feet wall, and disappears into what looks like just a portal.
Yep, I will climb the rope.
Okay, as soon as you start climbing the rope, you hear a call from on top of the wall, where you see an armored individual with a heavy crossbow say, "Oi! Get down from there!"
Get down from where?
The rope is still visible.
I'm still climbing.
All right.
Get down from there.
I'm about to take. I'll say I'm already trying to line up a shot on this to intercept any. If he looks like he's about to shoot at Noel, I will take a shot first.
You're gonna shoot first.
Bounty hunter.
I
But
shot first.
Last question.
actually, technically, I would. I was actually thinking about this. I would more likely have bounties on me than be a bounty hunter as well.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
Give me one quick second.
I have a dumb idea. How
Jesus
close is
Christ.
this guy to me?
Hey,
I mean, you'd have to be like up against the. You'd be going up against the wall, so you'd be kind of like over here. I'm assuming.
I'll sit. Okay. I'll be sitting
yep.
back like here somewhere. Yeah.
And yeah, you can be wherever you want to be. But as you go up, he absolutely just says, "That's your last warning. All right, get down." And he looses a shot.
I'll just say what warning, and I want to cast Resting Wind. Can I do that
Sure, go
before
ahead.
he shoots? So I'm just gonna center it on him.
Yeah, you have a higher dex.
Pinch of confetti. What?
Yep, it's the grenade I used last time, the white one that you guys said was a fucking jizz grenade or whatever.
Yeah.
Monstrous.
Okay, so they do a strength save.
Oh, it's like a disarming grenade.
Yep, and it knocks it 10 feet away from him, which means
So
it's gonna go off the wall.
it fails, yeah, and it fails, and you watch as he drops the heavy crossbow, flies off, goes beyond the wall behind him, and he just swears at the top of his lungs, and he hits. He pulls like a horn from his waist and.
All right, go fast. Let's get out of here.
But wait,
Not
we
alive.
don't know him.
Oh, Are you suggesting to betray Noel so he's alone up there?
It's not a betrayal
Fair.
if we don't actively assist the other side.
That's not how ethics work, little miss.
Hey,
fair, we
so
have
you
them
know, if you
here.
leave me to die, that's fine. I deserve it.
Okay, so I need
have to-
everybody to give me a quick initiative roll real fast.
Hey!
Give me 1 second. I have to take Momo out.
Okay.
World
Well-
War Raccoon is simmered down.
The raccoon. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's doing that. I'm gonna go grab some snack.
Cool.
I'm trying to think about what I actually want to do here.
Do. Okay, everybody go grab a snack, grab a drink. Back in we'll be back when Porkins comes back. We'll do a little bit of we'll see what happens here, and then we'll probably be wrapping it up.
Okay.
All right, be right back.
I return.
Welcome back.
One of the windows was left open, and the raccoons decided to fight over the garbage can. So that was my price because they were just going wild, and it got Momo's attention as well.
Dude, how do you have so many raccoon shenaniganery? That's wild.
We got raccoons, we got cat whores, we got possums, we got coyotes, we got everything.
I'm like on the edge of the rural boundary here. We don't even have raccoons. Oh, maybe that's the thing. Maybe raccoons stick more to the urban.
They tend to be pretty suburban, urban. And then we also have like the hills, like the San Bruno Mountains by us, which like
that's true.
you can't build
That's
on
the
them.
coyotes. So. Yeah, the coyotes are probably from there.
Yeah.
We have one fat possum that lives behind us, and I see him on our fence every once in a while, and it's like Tuco-sized possum. It is.
God damn.
It is a chunky boy.
Also, this ankle injury is fucking ridiculous.
Wait, what exactly did you do to your...
I don't know. It literally was just like, oh, my ankle kind of hurts a little bit last night. Go to bed, wake up before the sun, and every time I rotate in bed, it fucking hurts like crazy.
One of those. That's the getting old injuries. Yeah.
Yeah. After all weekend of like going up and down ladders, helping friends with home improvement, and like tree trimming and hockey games, like no, it's just
that's just how it works, though, dude. I just managed to do something really weird. I don't know what it is. But it's like the back of my hand, like with the two tendons that come from like the pointer finger and the middle finger, kind of go over the back of your hand. You know that area? Yeah. I just randomly used a screwdriver or something today, and I was doing a twisting motion. Also, it started hurting like crazy. I was like, "What the fuck?" Dropped it. like flex my hand, everything's fine, and then when I close my hand and just like rotate it slightly, it just starts hurting right there. Like, it is a completely random and arbitrary thing. I probably like pulled a ligament or something, but unless I don't, like, I have to twist my hand in a specific way to make it hurt. And it's still there. Like, even right now, I'm like playing around, like twist my hands, like it starts hurting again. But it's like, what the hell? Like, it's just the most random, stupid little thing. I don't know how to explain it. Meanwhile, I have a call with the financial advisor today to go over stuff, and they're just constantly like, "Oh, you guys are so young. You don't have to, like, you have plenty of time. Oh yeah, you can do this. Oh yeah, we recommend you do this." It's like, that's nice. They're saying that we're super young.
I mean, considering they probably get folks who are in their 50s, using the makeup years.
Yeah, this is. Grant, this is like I get access to a fiduciary advisor for free because of the credit card through JP Morgan. It's not like a very well. They're doing a pretty good job. Like at least I'm pretty happy with them so far. But it's not like a very specific or expensive thing. It's just here's generally what we suggest you do. Here's some simple math, and this is the numbers you need to do.
Are we rich?
We all.
Sounds like raccoons were having a war.
I'm here.
Oh, the music.
Neon?
What's up?
Right.
I never left.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's why I was asking.
I was gonna launch Elden Ring, but then I ended up looking at my Steam play times instead.
Damn.
Because numbers.
Oh man, there's people in chat that I don't have to ban. Crazy.
You're doing work. Dumb fucks in chat, man.
It's been active.
Dumb bots in chat, moron.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
true.
let's see.
Sorted. Let's roll.
All right, cool, perfect. So, top of the round is the which veteran? The other veteran who takes a shot at Null again, but at disadvantage because of range, I believe. Ooh, nice.
Who takes a shot at me again?
So he's on the other side of this dude all the way over
Oh, this one, got it.
there. Yeah, that guy over there. He takes a long distance shot.
Yeah.
But it will be. I think it's at disadvantage. Heavy crossbow. Oh no, 100 feet.
Yeah, heavy crossbow's pretty.
Oh,
Just barely.
So he takes it at normal at you. Boom! A 22 to hit.
Yeah, let's see if I can do anything about that.
Fires.
5 damage. It's not too bad.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can.
Don't worry about these elephants.
So he takes a shot, pierces Null's metallic shoulder. Stock, you are up. You are on the ground. You see Null. Probably right now, I would say you got enough time, Null, to let's say like 15 feet up in the air. Would that make sense? Like you're basically
and that'd be like 6 seconds worth of climbing.
Yeah, exactly. It was enough to get their attention, but not enough to get like to the wall height.
Mm.
So, Stock, you're up. But you can make your choices.
Do you want to help me, or do you want to leave me to die? I'm fine dying. I'm saying that in character and out.
It's an experiment.
Stop.
He's experimenting.
There's a felon
right now.
over here.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, wait,
They're
so-
trying to take someone's life.
So you're.
Steal.
What are you
Steal.
doing? Are you smacking this guy?
No. I'm running up and decrying Noel being a ne'er-do-well.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Well. No, it's your turn.
I'm gonna get out
I guess.
just fine, and you guys are all gonna be like, "Oh, we should have listened to him," but it's fine. Don't have to.
Okay. So Null,
We
you're
don't
up.
want to.
All right, I'm gonna climb another 15 feet.
Okay.
And then that puts me at 30. I need to get higher probably.
Yeah,
to
you're
actually,
at the top of the
make
wall
my way.
now. You are at the top
Yep.
of the wall. The razor vines and rusted metal reaching out.
Then I will dash to go another 15 feet up.
Okay. So sitting pretty currently 45 feet up.
Yep.
dangling from this vertical rope, the rope trick rope. Oh yeah, and there's not even. It's like just happens. There's not even concentration.
Nope.
Road Trick is a really cool spell. I had it. One, it's cowboy thematic, but it's also very good. Because you can actually hide in that space.
Yep. I am totally gonna just jump, and they're not gonna see me. I'm just gonna vanish from their sight, and they're gonna be like, he got over the wall and got out. Yeah.
Okay. So you climb. You any bonus action? No.
Bonus action, I will. Do I have any bonus actions really? I feel like Ranger is one of those you don't get bonus actions classes. Well, you do, but they all are in concert with an attack. Action. Action.
Go shillelagh.
Yeah. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
I can't shillelagh. I'm a ranger, not a druid.
Lunellus.
Ranger can shillelagh.
What do you do?
What's up?
Ranger doesn't get cantrips.
Does Eli look like he's gonna help Noel?
I already had the rifle out and aiming, so yeah, you would see me being ready to act, but I'm like not exactly pulling the trigger just yet.
I would look at Eli and go, we're just gonna get him back.
I didn't really like this idea to begin with, but I can't
Yeah,
just
but
lead
if
him
you
to
shoot
die.
him, and now you're on his side, and you're gonna be seen as an enemy. At least this way, it's just him.
It still feels like a betrayal. I'm just aiming down the sight.
You just fucking from the top of the rope. Oh man, this solo plan of mine is going very wrong.
You don't know what I'm thinking exactly beyond what I've said.
No, I don't.
It's like this is one of those things where it's like I know I can't hear you guys having this conversation, but for cinematic purposes, I think it's way funnier to just be like perfectly part of the conversation without hearing any of it.
You're
Actually,
you're at the
sorry,
top of
that-
the rope.
I'm 5 feet away from the top of the rope. Yeah.
I would
Okay.
one point in that if you're asking me about that, I would absolutely have said, "Get yourself to safety if you want to. I'm not sure what I'm doing just yet. Don't get yourself involved if you don't need to."
I would meander a little bit until I'm close enough to cast adjust position and move Noel up 5 feet.
That puts me into the schlorp zone, where I get schlorped up by the zone.
Did all their names over their heads turn red from yellow by doing that?
Oh, and suddenly their level markers are skulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would vanish if she does that to me. It is
doesn't work.
instantaneous.
Doesn't work?
No.
Like,
Magic is kind of iffy around the edge here.
So magic is like, if it's magic that moves something, I think it doesn't work.
Yeah.
and I'm assuming it uses my spell slot.
Yeah, it does. Sorry,
Okay.
this is a little bit weird because this is not a. It's not. I know this spell is
Yeah. No,
something else.
I got it.
So it's. I'm kind
I
of
would say it's
translating
not
it
a
to the. I'm
teleportation,
translating
but,
it to the rule set that is in existence.
No, it's okay.
It's
Well-
a interesting situation that I've put us in without, telling
okay.
people what this is.
I would turn to Eli and I would say, I really don't want to see you die too.
You see a very I soften in the expression, like very briefly, like oh, and then just aiming up. It's like just get out. Bring stock with you. Keep the skull safe. We'll see if we can bust out.
Okay.
All right. I'll call the stock and say, hey, we left something back at the portal.
Right. Lunellus
Okay.
gets out of there. With the other veteran who no longer has their their heavy crossbow, as it is now outside of the town, he blows a he puts down the horn. He picks up a whistle that is on a chain around his neck, and he blows it, and it emits no noise. None of you hear it.
Uh-oh, dog whistle. Big dog.
And that is going to be his action. The which Maleficent? Oh, it's this one, Elephant. He strides forward, and he uses. Well, he steps to the edge of the wall, and he's going to just try to. Well, you're now 15 feet higher, right? So this actually.
I am
reach you.
currently 45 feet up the rope.
Got it.
Yeah, so be 15 feet above though.
So you're 15 feet above the wall. He's on top. This elephant is on top of the wall. He can't reach you with any of his attacks, so he is going to. He does the fucking. He levels his trunk at you like a fucking tank, like a tank barrel, and he goes. He doesn't say anything. He just does the like cartoon. The trunk swells up and. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please. No.
See fart gassing on him like
right.
the artwork.
Constitution saving throw. Let's go!
Oh!
Nice. Okay. So let's take a look. What happened? Okay, so you'll take half of this. It is not a save or suck. You do make the save. A massive cone of poison rockets from the Maleficent's trunk. A 60-foot cone, to be exact.
Mind.
And it deals... Wow! Holy lucky...
Oh boy.
Wow.
12 and you
And then, this is the first time this has come up, but I have resistance to poison.
Damage.
You
Yeah.
take 7 damage from this.
So you take 7 halved. You take 4 damage.
Jesus.
That's
Yep.
Oh
my
wow,
roll
that
right
does
there.
some nasty stuff too.
I just like kind of like
Holy-
once the cloud dissipates, I'll just look at him and just like furrow my brow and just be like, I'm a robot. It's poison. Are you stupid?
Eli, what's your dex score?
How do you make you talk
Dex
like
is
Bonus.
+4.
Plus 4?
18.
Okay, you're definitely first here. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
Yeah, I see Lunellus get into safety, look over to Stock, and just kind of yell at him. Try to like just yell like, "Come on, keep the skull safety. We'll either bust out and come get you, or we'll die and come find you. Can't risk the skull." And then I'm gonna take a shot at the elephant.
On top of the wall, or the one that's there's one on the ground, and there's one on top of the wall.
Oh, that's on the ground now.
That's basically that's like the gate. That's like one that was like right by the
Okay.
gate, letting people in. And
It's
then-
it's looking like it's coming towards us, right?
Oh yes.
Is it looking specifically at Noel still?
Yes.
You're almost right. I was one syllable off of a haiku there, Neon.
Damn.
Are you stupid is only 4, unfortunately. But when you said that, I'm like, wait a minute, was it?
I need
had
to
go
keep its
back and count it.
attention. I need to keep its attention away from Lunellus and Stock. And the ones up here are completely focused on Noel.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and this guy's still over here too. All right, I'm gonna do something interesting. I'm gonna run towards. Oh, -5 movement speed, right? So we're at 30. So I'll kind of run right in front of it. look like I'm aiming at it, and I'm gonna turn over. I'm gonna shoot at the guy at the top of the wall here.
Damn. I honestly expected Eli to go with the rest. Noel is gonna remember that. This is fucking a Telltale game now.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is like it's normally he would, and there's some interesting things going on in his thought process here, why he's doing this. So we're gonna take a shot at that guy. So that's the sharpshooter, repeating rifle shot. Oh my god!
Nice.
Yep.
Crit it.
This is gonna be disgusting. 44 damage into that guy.
Okay, it's rockets through the armor. This thing is, the Maleficent is wearing like, he's wearing this dark, almost obsidian-looking half-plate armor. Pierces through it. You see literal chunks of metal shrapnel blow out from behind it as you pierce his upper shoulder. He spins around with the force of the shot. He lets out a guttural just moan. What language is it? It says something. It says something that sounds like hot fire swearing as he yells something in Infernal.
I wasn't gonna shoot the guy at the top of the wall, but I actually like this better.
Oh, is the top or the guy below?
I was gonna the guy at the top. Yeah, I was gonna shoot this guy, but I'm actually thinking this is better now. So let's roll with what you did.
Wait, which one? I was saying the guy on top. You hit that one.
Oh no, I was thinking over here. This guy on the right side. I was gonna kind of clear off the other guard.
Oh,
my ping's not visible.
This guy?
Yeah, but
it is visible. But if I'm focused over on me, it's off of my screen with the zoom I'm at least.
Okay. So,
wait, sorry. If you want to shoot at the veteran, you can shoot the veteran.
No. Actually, I like this better now.
Okay.
Because from a detention perspective, yeah. So instead, I roll and like kneel down, like kind of dash into this in front of this guy, and then aim at the guy up top. This way, it's taking attention off of Stock and Lunellis.
Yep. And
so I shoot the guy, and then I, rechamber the rifle, and I'm gonna take. I have a second shot. We're gonna take it again.
Okay.
I mean, hell, if I fucking crit a couple times, maybe we do win this fight.
Second guy or same shot, same guy.
Same guy. Yep. Only a 10 on that shot.
That one with the spin. Basically, the first one sends this Maleficent stumbling backwards with so much force that your second shot, it just ducks. Like the angle is wrong and misses him.
Yeah. All right, you fuckers, get us out of here.
After your turn, Eli, you and Null and Stock and Lunellis, you hear a sound like as streaking from behind one of the nearby buildings, a winged, leathery creature comes barreling at Null.
Oh shit!
And just flies past Null, and tries to claw at Null. Oops, that's initiative, and that's not what I want. There, that's fine. Claw attack. Wow. It's a 10, it misses. Why is this always broken? Hate that. Go. Fix that. And then the stinger attack. 24 to hit you.
Yep, that'll hit.
10 piercing damage into the back of Null, piercing through your cape. 17 poison damage. You do resist that. I need to give you. Need to give me a. Actually, the poison is on the Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, so I actually have advantage against it.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Oh wait, what does it say? You have.
I have advantage against saving throws against being poisoned.
It's not. So this is not that.
Okay, yeah, it's not the poison condition. Got it. In that case, I will not have advantage, and I will just crit it again.
Oh no!
It's very close.
So you do take the 17 poison damage halved, so that brings it down to 8, I believe. Yeah, round down and up. So you take 8 poison damage, 10 piercing damage. The other, so he basically is like right here next to you. The other Maleficent strides forward, Eli, and looms over you and just says something. Raises its it swings twice at you with its glaive. 14 to hit you.
I think that misses. Yeah, I have 16 AC, so that misses.
26 to hit you for 23 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it brings its trunk down on top of you.
Lovely.
12.
Ah, misses. Yeah, dodge out of the way. You ugly bastard.
And then another screech.
Fucking strong.
As a second wyvern arrives.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's no way we're getting. Okay, yeah, you guys gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yep. I am. I have faith I will survive this.
All right, a claw attack on Null. As a crit for 23.
Yep. So
then,
I am unconscious.
And then
I'm gonna survive this. I am unconscious.
And then a 25 for that.
Which, yeah. So,
everybody watches as Null's body falls limp from the rope.
Actually, I'm straight up dead because it would do 2 death saving throws with the second attack, and then me hitting the ground would be the third.
What does that look? I mean, you this is kind of cinematic. I would say, what does this look like for Null?
This thing swipes at me, and then it just hits me with its tail, slams me to the ground, and I just like explode into a bunch of like fucking like
ears,
scrap metal.
Instantly rusting.
A bunch of Ratchet and Clank gears just fly all over the place.
It's just like if the first one stings me, it's like, you too, I'm resistant to just get slammed down mid-sentence.
And as that happened, I mean the rope, and then we just get that little denouement moment as Null's we get that slow-mo moment as Null's robotic body falls into pieces, hitting the ground with force, and then you just hear as the rope just falls from the sky and just goes, it just winds up, like just falls in a winding pile on top of Null's body.
I honestly do not think I could have asked for a more perfect death for Null.
That's pretty funny.
I guess right now, Stalk, you see that happen. Lunellus, over your shoulder as you're running, you see that happen as well. The wyverns are now just their wings flapping, wyverns, flapping in the air around the space where the rope was and that portal was. At the top of the round, the other veteran who is in the background here takes a shot at Eli, who is still in combat here, at 19 for 17 or for 7 piercing damage on Eli.
That'll do it.
Stock, what are you going to be doing? You see everything's kind of hitting the fan with your partners now.
Okay, Mimir, this is the part where we pull a pro gamer move, and then I'm going to slurp and still got 40 feet of movement, even with -5. So
Monk shit.
Just dash it away.
You literally go into the arid cracks of the ground here and just
yeah, just go. Yee.
Little teal river going through it.
All right, Null is no more. Lunellus, you see Null fall from the sky. You watch as Stalk literally just fucking Zoidbergs past you in goo form.
I probably would be actively not looking back, so I would hear it, and I would just keep running towards Stock.
You would hear me fucking sassing them, it get cut off, and then just hear the sound of, like, springs and just
Sorry, I'm now imagining there's that stupid fucking meme of, like, metal pipe hit ground sound effect.
Yep. it's that, yep. 100%.
Loud, like, twang, 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 twang. Oh my gosh.
Shit.
All right.
I think to keep this little next bit quick, because it's clearly going one way.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're going to the next. Okay, Eli. What's happening next is both of the other Maleficent and the obviously the veteran and everybody else, they're going towards you.
Yeah.
The Maleficents are actually the Maleficents and the more sentient creatures are not going to be doing lethal. What would you do?
Oh, I would be, obviously cigarette in mouth because it has to be. Looking over his shoulder, seeing Nellis and Stock get away, look back at the pile of scrap, look at the enemies round, and just be, I hope that goddamn fox was right, and I'm gonna line up another shot and make him take me out.
Okay, so you're basically like,
I'm doing a last stand so that I can guarantee the other two get away.
Okay,
and
I like
really,
that.
This is trusting that I will actually come back because Eli is still not 100% convinced of that.
Right, so there's good. Basically, just we end it with the Maleficents come down on you. Oh, if they can even hit you, there is a very there's a very like last stand thing as you're just dodging all of one of the Maleficent's attacks.
Is this absolutely Butch Cassidy Sundance Kid?
Yeah. This one though, a 21 for 19, a 25 for 12.
That would take me down.
Yeah,
right
a 16, which is with the trunk slamming down. I think that's like the final thing. There is the.
Oh, I would say if that would happen before, I would like to try to take 1 or 2 shots as it's going off.
Roll me like you get enough for 2 shots off
all right,
before
we'll
the
see.
next one goes for
I'll
you.
just roll them first. So they're both. It's a 18 and a 16.
Both hit the. So are you aiming for the one that you've injured?
Yeah, just try to keep pushing that one. So these just be let's see, 26 and 23, so 49 more damage to that thing. And I would just hopefully be trying to take it down in my like angry state.
It looks like you've scratched it.
Fuck. Okay. All right.
Man, if that 5-foot push actually worked, this would be a very different fight. Eli would probably still be dead, but Noel would be hiding up there.
Would have been, but I will explain something afterwards where you would have been like, oh, but it would have been funny. Yeah. So Eli, as you get 2 more shots off, the Maleficent standing in front of you, raises his glaive up, slams it down twice on you. The second one bringing you down, your eyes, your vision going blurry, and we just see it starting to fade out. And then the last thing you see, you look up, is that trunk, the barbed trunk, raised up like a large spiked mace and coming down on your head.
And
out. You know what? Roll me a d20, Eli.
Oh, okay. My mouse just disappeared with that.
Okay.
9.
Eli, you've pissed off the guards enough that that last blow, you hear the screech of the wyverns and the life leaves Eli.
So he got them to. That actually was in character, not just because I want to pull out one of my other characters, but did not want to be stuck in a prison. I'd rather just be dead and see if something, if I could pop out somewhere else instead.
Okay.
Yeah, Noel was just very confident in his plan and kind of an idiot.
It's perfect. I love this. And that's where we end for the evening, is the ridiculousness that is the final little loop here. Yeah, we'll see where this takes our group next time, with Lunellis, the camera following Lunellis and Stock as you run from the scene of the carnage in Curst, achieving your initial goal, but realizing that exiting the city is going to be, or exiting the town is going to be a lot harder.
Yeah, the second we got to the center with no issue and the description of town, I was immediately like, oh god, this is the trial here.
Yep.
This is gonna be interesting.
I am trying to decide if I want to roll for my replacement or if I want to just pick the third one.
It's all up to you.
Yeah,
I'm
I just
going to
need to figure it out.
I'm absolutely picking for this one because I want a specific character in here.
Ugh.
I will save that for next time.
I feel like both could be fun.
So the as we follow Stock and Lunella as they make their way down this alleyway, and our last little denouement here is like after the after credit scene is you see both of you catching your breath in the shadows of one of the buildings, and you see an aged human wearing a tattered cloak approach you, similar to the guy that approached you at the gate. His skin's crisscrossed with scars, and he carries himself with confidence. In a deep voice, the man rumbles, "They say no one leaves Curst. Really, you just need the right friends to get out. And you all look like you're in the friend making mood."
That's the guy we needed to meet before this.
My name is, what is it? The fucking I'm watching the Never Stop Blowing Up thing, and one of the characters is like Vince Ethanol.
What a name.
Is family. That's where we'll pick up next time. So you guys figure out which characters you tell me which characters you want to come back as, and we'll do that next.
That'll be fun. I'm excited to see how
as a little thing just to think about there at the end. If Noel had gotten pushed up into the portal, so here's the thing. Here I'll post this in our Discord. This is the thing that is dealing with your shit. Extra dimensional prison. Creatures can't leave teleportation or by extra or inter.
So you would have just bonked your head into the...
Exactly.
That's actually really funny.
It would have just been bonk. Just like...
Portal moment.
Amazing.
I could have thought of that, actually. That
fun.
probably would have been the thing. It would still expend the spell slot. It wouldn't... That's the reason why it wouldn't have worked, is that there would have just been like a bonk, as you would have just...
just like hear a clunk. Especially with the robot head just hitting it. Just be cling.
Yep.
Ringing the bell.
Honestly, though, like that's a good death. That's
very. It's in Null's character too. Like the.
I feel like Null is a survivor, but he's gotten damn lucky a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what? Eli is an actually very good survivor, but is a bit a sentimentalist at heart.
Yes,
And
whatchamacallit of Eli.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll pick up on that next time. All right. And in the stream, that'll be